Probably going to be starting early for the next little bit. Oi. Hello! Come on, body. Don't immediately feel faint after I go live. No reason to do that. I did a little more off-stream grinding. Got a ton of crap from the shop. Graded some weapons. Got everyone to at least over level 10. So there's that. It's not like it really takes long. Right.
You wish to speak to me, Your Highness?
I wish to leave the Wolford domain.
And you want me to persuade Lord Serenoa?
Yes. Though I doubt he will welcome the conversation after the scales have spoken. But the people are tired. Their expressions grim. And this castle is no different.
Even so, the decision was made together.
Yes. But I think we all know that I am at the source of our troubles. The responsibility ultimately falls to me.
If you truly wish to take responsibility, then I do have an idea.
And I would hear it.
Give me that ring.
But this is proof that I belong to the royal family. What would you do with it?
Have you die for your people.
Aha! Faking his death then.
Hey, boss, come take a look at this.
The poor soul. Or maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
Shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem? This has got to be Prince Roland.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt, this is Prince Roland.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Thank you kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolfort are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them. There is no reason for us to concern ourselves with House Wolfort any longer.
A shame.
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
Oh, Roland.
It's obviously not.
The news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
Princess Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife. Both Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses, and we have lost both of our beloved princes. For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness! Do not submit to Gustadolf's will!
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead, a place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government, one based in freedom. Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
Hey.
You've gotten better, my friend. Much better.
Only because I've had you to train with.
And how far behind would I be without Sir Maxwell's tutelage? The Dawnspear himself is my personal mentor. And still you're all but my equal.
It's been a while since we last sparred. It takes time to adapt to a new opponent.
Perhaps so. Anyhow, I always enjoy our skirmishes. No better way to clear my head after another quarrel with Father. Must all three nations be part of this mining venture? I've yet to hear a convincing argument as to why.
You do not hear because you do not listen.
Hyzant offers nothing but a sliver of their vast riches. Something we could easily do without. I understand the advantage of involving Esfrost. Their expertise speeds things along immeasurably. But Hyzant? Have you at least demanded they lower the taxes on salt? Such a change would be welcomed by our subjects, and enrich their daily lives. We cannot concede everything while gaining naught in return. Surely you see this, Father.
It has been decided, and I will hear no more. You presume upon matters you do not comprehend.
But Father, I'm just...
Now, Roland, if there is nothing else, pray leave me be. I have more important matters to attend to.
Yes, Father. If only I'd found the right words. If only I had kept my emotions in check. Perhaps things would have ended differently.
Blaming yourself for past mistakes will lead you nowhere. You must look forward for the opportunities ahead.
Of course. And I trust you'll be at my side come that time.
Just as House Wolford stands with the crown, I stand with you.
I am fortunate to have as loyal a friend as you.
As am I. Enough sentimentality. Raise your spear so I can knock it down.
You're welcome to try, my friend.
But Roland is dead. Was found in the river. This is a new chapter. Yes, it is. Right. there's any new stuff in. Could buy everything from the shop if I really wanted to grind it out enough. Right, take back the boat. And we have 12 minutes. Where is... Yeah, that'll be fine.
Time to work.
Mm-hmm.
You won't catch me.
My turn. Yeah!
This battle is ours.
Feisty, aren't we?
Out! From where shall we strike?
Got
That hit the mark.
I see a path to victory. You were overconfident.
Time for some sorcery. I can heal too.
You're a lifesaver.
Cool heads shall prevail. Go swiftly.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take you on! Time to have another!
I fight for peace. With the powers in me.
Time for some research.
Back at you.
Didn't see that coming.
Time to work. You won't catch me.
My turn. you see that? Allow me.
The hunt is on. Yeah!
I ain't that slow.
Forward.
Now I end this.
Really?
I see a path to victory. A brief respite.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. It's not over yet.
Thank you, friend.
I can help more than ever now.
Let me heal your wounds. This is what I do.
Sorry to worry you. Strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah! Just tell me what to do.
Let me show you what I've learned. Flame, heed my call!
Time for some research.
Pity.
Come at me! Push on through!
You won't catch me. Didn't see that coming.
One day you'll get to actually do something.
I won't lose.
Here I come.
Really? No, really? That is just annoying, isn't it?
For the honor of House Wolfort. Parry.
What have we here?
I see a path to victory.
Sloppy!
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Your wounds are healed.
You have my gratitude.
Strike while the iron's hot.
I will end this. For the good of all.
I shall make use of this.
Time for some research.
I've been waiting for this! To victory!
Didn't see that coming.
Well, we can move.
Ain't over yet.
Tides are turning.
Sound strike. It's over.
Now,
For victory!
Here I come.
Next.
Take that!
Forward! I need this.
Here I come. I can heal too.
You're a lifesaver.
Whatever it takes.
He does it.
Let us pry out their weakness. Stay composed. Now.
Another approach.
Yeah, may as well do something.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Your wounds are healed.
This will be of great use.
Allow me. Let me help.
Splendid.
My turn. Sound strike. This is the end.
I'll take you on!
Come on, then. No slacking off.
Tides are turning.
Well, congratulations are in order.
Alright, there's one there. Completely forgot about him.
It ends here!
This battle is ours.
Defeat is not an option. Let's do this. That'll do. Models were off.
You actually can do something. Oh,
I'll
that,
show you what I can do.
that. Oh my god, that is very interesting. I just figured out a way to grind in this very easily.
I will end this. Victory
Follow my
is
lead.
within reach. Victory
Follow
is
my
within
lead.
reach.
Of course he dropped something when he died. Oh. Stranger gave me fiber. Fiber is used for apparently. No, you use silver. I suppose I have enough iron. I really need silver. Okay. Anyway, that's that done.
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Huet.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadolf was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this, so can we. And as long as she lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time, though.
I see. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
Sad to say, the real trouble's only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move. It is our duty to protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much, both of you.
Three of them. Three of them. Yeah, Twins Gate.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but... They say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Water!
On your feet!
Water, please!
Get back to work! You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water!
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker. You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir!
A lot of people on my to be killed list in this game. Ooh. Gotta enjoy smacking seriously down. Several days later.
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union?
My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
I mean, it's obvious he's going to ask for all the Roselle in the Roselle village we've got, but I'd be surprised if he didn't. Still gonna say no, though.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorsley. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolffort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorsley is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorsley's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Aesfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ, but a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorslay's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
I was not expecting this. Managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. Kinda want to report him because he's being a bit of a cunt. Are you headed out, my lord? It's no easy feat ferrying all of Minister Soslay's provisions. This goes to show how deep the pockets of the Saintly Seven are. Never thought their generosity would extend beyond Hyzant, though to say I'm impressed would be an understatement. Saintly Seven are highly revered in the Holy State. Claims of any illicit dealings would no doubt be met with skepticism. I am happy that the provisions Minister Soslay sent are being met with the joy by the people. Is there anything you would like me to relay to him in return? Ooh, that's a nice burn, but... all that, there is something I would know. What do you think of Minister Soslay as his vassal? He is one of the Saintly Seven and a greater liege than I deserve. I think his benevolent character should be apparent after all the aid he has bestowed upon Wolfort. He is also a man committed to righteousness and will not tolerate any semblance of injustice or betrayal. You are the same, are you not, Lord Serenoa? But of course. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sosley is not so generous as others make him out to be after all. I knew complaining won't do me any good, but it's downright awful not having a place to call my own anymore. Sadly, I can't do very much with these legs of mine. Life would be easier with a roof over my head again, though. Finally got something to eat, but my house... HP recovery, magic stone... oil jugs, those things... Hello, more amulets. Oh well. Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Prince Roland's death. Timing is too convenient. Can't help but feel there's something else going on here. Please say no more. I'd be loath to lie to my own soldiers. Oh, I know that you are an honest man, Lord Serenoa. I can surmise the turn of events from those words alone. I will trust in you and ask no more. All the other soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Serenoa. Thank you. I could not have gotten this far without all of you. Sneeze. Still looks like reopening my shop will take some time, even with Hyzant's provisions. My child would often go to bed with an empty belly and tearful eyes, but no more. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. Some of the house is burnt down. It's so sad. I'm sorry, I didn't want to burn it. As an aside, thinking about that fight, I could have just occupied one rooftop with, like, an archer, a mage, and a healer. Did that with two of them, I could have just wrecked the fricking enemies from the roofs. That one getting up there. What I have to do is concentrate on their range units first. That would have been it. Oh well, live and learn. Can't imagine Hyzant giving so much without expecting anything in return. Though I suppose beggars can't be choosers. Nothing here, nothing here. Every time they complain, I'm tempted to just start again so I can... Back to being middle of the road, are you?
Lord Serenoa.
Transporting illicit salt, or reporting Minister Sorsley, or options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Serenoa. So you believe it better to venture to Hyzant and disclose Minister Sorsley's wrongdoings? Might I ask why? Really, I don't have that. Arafrost is enemy territory, and that's such greater danger to us. I'd rather not put Roland at such risk if I could avoid it. We may not have evidence, but the fact that we have been asked to traffic illicit salt remains unchanged. Speak to the other saints, we may yet find ourselves an ally.
Yes?
You speak of your acquaintances, Minister Exarm and Minister Lila, I assume. But even with their backing, we are unlikely to win the Hierophant's trust without evidence. I know the decision is not an easy one, and I truly think it's in our best interest to go to Hyzant. Good, I moved her.
Serenoa.
We have nothing to prove Minister Sorsley's dealings are legal, nor would I want to put our relationship with the Holy State at stake. Right now, we need allies more than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Minister Sorsley's bidding. I loathe the mere thought of being party to these crimes, but spouting off baseless accusations will avail us nothing. House End aims to make us their pawn. If we give them an inch, they are apt to take a mile. I know that, I do, but our options are less than few. Damn it, if only we had proof. You look as though you have more to say, my friend.
Moreover,
You needn't hold back. You know you can be honest with me. Salt is the financial foundation of the Holy State. If we expose Minister Solsey's crimes, we can easily gain the Holy One's trust. So,
a fair point.
I see. So you refuse to give up hope, even though we haven't a shred of evidence in our hands right now. But you're right. Such fraudulent dealings in salt would prove to be a grave problem in Hyzant. Perhaps we should appeal to the Hierophant rather than House End. Bringing Minister Solsey's crimes to light won't be easy, nor is it without danger. Even so, it is a path worth considering.
What do you need?
The Saintly Seven have tremendous power in Hyzant, and Minister Sorsley is no exception. Reporting his crimes comes with no small measure of danger. We must make a decision carefully. It's a difficult decision to make, but I think it's in our best interest to take the salt to Arafrost. The production and management of salt is the foundation of Hyzantal. I doubt they would let us off with a mere warning were our crimes to be discovered.
Uh-huh.
As someone who once lived in the Holy State, I can say for certain your fears are not unfounded. Those who rebel against the goddess's teachings are punished equally, and there is no room left for reason or negotiation. We had best steer clear of anything remotely resembling a crime if we value our lives. Gina, you know more about the Holy State than the rest of us. I would speak to you on the matter a little longer if you don't mind. But of course, my lord. Why are you so determined to expose Minister Sorsley's crimes? Minister Exarm stands opposed to Minister Sorsley. He would no doubt help us if we asked.
Yes, I see.
If we had Minister Exarm's support, our chances of success would improve drastically. It would regrettably drag us into Hyzant's political strife, but we should be able to use that opposition to our advantage. There is still time until voting commences. Until then, I hope you will reconsider where your token will fall. I'm doing really well. You're going to be a hard ass, aren't you? As Prince Roland said, we should take the salt to Arafrost. Accusing Minister Sorsley without evidence would do us no good. Can I do it? Can I get all seven to agree? I see. Why are you opposed to going to Arafrost, Lord Serenoa? Roland's death has just been announced. Going to Arafrost now would put us in unnecessary danger? I must admit, I was concerned about that as well. Prince Roland does not seem so worried himself, but it may be best for us to avoid the duchy until the situation has calmed. Might we speak for just a little longer, Hewitt?
Then?
Why, certainly. If there is anything you wish to say, I am all ears, my lord. I wish to expose Minister Sorsley, not just to keep our hands clean, but to gain the Holy One's support by show of good faith.
Good point.
I see. You want to use this as a means of getting closer to those in power. If all goes well, we may even get the aid we need without stooping to House End's crimes. We risk much by doing so, but stand to gain so much more. I haven't made up my mind just yet, but I'm glad we were able to talk. Oh my god, did I actually do it? Moment of truth.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we follow Sorslay's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
1. You of course agreed. So did you.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I agree.
I have faith in you.
Clean sweep. I didn't think that would be possible.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings. We have chosen our path. We shall head to Hyzant and alert them of Minister Sorslay's wrongdoings.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
Yes, sir.
In exchange for his aid, Sorsley orders House Wolfort to transport his illicit salt. Serenoa, however, intends to bring word of the minister's crimes to the holy state of Hyzant. In order to succeed, he must delve deep into the nation's internal affairs while avoiding Sorsley's notice.
So you've decided to accept my proposal. A wise decision, Lord Serenoa.
As you have requested, none shall know of the salt's
But you are still too young for true wisdom, it seems.
He means, let us not speak of the obvious, my lord. It's prudent to speak as little as possible to prevent any unnecessary complications. One never knows who might be listening.
Fortune favored you with a capable retainer.
I beg your pardon, Minister, but I must entreat you to recall the aid you offered in exchange for ours.
I give you my word it shall be done. Booker, I'll leave the rest of the arrangements to you.
Yes, Minister. If you all will follow me into the antechamber, we may discuss the details further.
Oh, 2 red marks.
What? Who would dare send an army to test our borders?
They are soldiers of House End, by all appearances.
Sorcery, you go too far too often of late.
Perhaps this means the rumors are true, Minister Cancel.
There is still nothing to conclusively prove End's involvement in illicit salt trading.
Which is why you must investigate. You are Hyzant's Minister of Domestic Affairs, are you not? The illicit salt market grows larger by the day, strangling our own trade.
Against one of the Saintly Seven, I can do nothing without the Hierophant's express permission.
Perhaps you cannot. But is there not another with plans already in motion?
Exham, you mean? Even so, I am not at liberty to act on naught more than a whim. I must prioritize our land's stability above all else.
So, I am queen. What should I do?
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Esfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom. Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken. And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Brother, father, look over me until I find the strength I require.
What is Gustadolf thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her dismal company.
It is unacceptable. He should have let me deal with those obstinate boors in Glenbrook.
You've made a bargain with Minister Sorcelet?
The appearance of one in any case. But we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye. One of his men wouldn't stop glowering at Benedict.
He may yet suspect our true motives. Nevertheless...
We shan't stray from the course we've decided upon, if that's what worries you. Tell them, Benedict.
Minister Sorcelet has asked us to deliver unregulated salt to Esfrost by means of a secret route. We shall make it appear as though we are bound for the Grand Duchy, but in truth, we shall divert from the route and make for the capital of Hyzant.
I've already scouted the way. A shortcut through the ravine. Then you intend to use the illicit goods to prove Minister Sorcelet's crimes to the Hierophant.
But will a little salt be enough to land one of the Saintly Seven in the dungeons? After all, he's influential and well-connected enough to have weathered unsavory accusations for years.
If we don't present our case perfectly, we're apt to be the ones clapped in chains, not the other way around.
We only need get to the capital for our plan to succeed. The Saintly Seven may pretend they stand united, but there are cracks in that facade. If we but exert the right leverage, Sorcelet will fall.
Indeed. Now then, we shall depart come midnight.
As you command.
Eridor.
Right you are. Quiet as a mouse I'll be.
Serenoa and his retinue depart the Citadel of the Sands under the cover of night, and make their way to the Hyzantian capital. They press onward through the moonless dark, guided by naught but the faintly flickering light of hope.
House Wolford means to betray me, you say? What leads you to believe this?
A chance sighting one of my vassals had of a suspicious woman, apparently poking around the path to the capital. From her description, there's no doubt she was none other than Anna of House Wolfort. The woman who serves, incidentally, at Benedict's right hand.
She is his creature. I see. Then they mean to bring evidence against me.
The danger is too great to be ignored, Minister.
Indeed. I trust you will take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Of course. I've sent soldiers that way already, and I shall join them shortly.
Is Booker gonna betray him or not? It's interesting. Either way, he's gonna lose this fight.
Good. We haven't been followed.
No cause to relax just yet, milady. Moment you drop your guard is the moment the enemy's apt to strike. Ain't it, Benedict?
Indeed. This is where I would position soldiers for an ambush, were I to set a trap for us.
Aye. A hunter would have the upper hand here.
Let us scout the area to be safe.
I should see how the others fare, and ensure we've not been too conspicuous. Pray we are not attacked for trying to bring injustice to light. Should it come to that, and so be it. I will not back down. You have no choice but to report such a naked abuse of power. Who would have thought one of the Saintly Seven would be so bold as to illegally distribute salt? I'm sure Solsley's been meticulous about hiding his misdeeds. He'll no doubt be equally observant of us. Sorcerer will not hesitate to shed blood if he finds out we're moving against him. It is fortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense one will find us soon enough. Makes it true, Veteran like Eridor, to see the signs of an ambush lying in wait. I'm well impressed. Though I lack his experience, I swear to you that Prince Roland shall not fall under my watch. Let's see. Indeed, it is Eridor says, the enemy is apt to strike when we drop our guard. Spoken like a true survivor of the Salt Iron War. Do not fear for me, Lord Cyranoa. I shall do my part when we reach Hyzental. This is actually a very annoying landscape. This sneaking doesn't suit me, if I'm honest. I'd much rather take the fight to them. But worry not, I'll keep you safe, even if they try to ambush us. If House End attacks, they would hand us the chance to secure a witness to their crime. And I'm guessing it's best if we capture this witness alive. I've trouble gauging my own strength, see? You need to remind me, Eridor. Well, I beg you to try, for the sake of House Wolford. Anything for the house. I'll just leave a couple of bruises on him. If the enemy has set traps for us, it may have been my survey of alternate routes that alerted them to our presence. I felt eyes on me multiple times. I pray they were not the enemies. They trap House and sets as a good opportunity to secure a witness of their crimes. You speak truth. I should have thought of that myself. So must not let him escape should it come to pass. Can I count on you, Anna? You have my word. I should gather the others. Perhaps they found something by now.
Got you right in my sights.
30 years ago, during the Salt Iron War outside the Citadel Sands,
There are too many of them, Minister Archibald. And flee we must. I'll hold him here, but you lot, retreat! Minister Archibald! No, this cannot be how it ends. My lungs yet draw breath, my heart yet beats. This place shall not be my grave.
So the cycle of war and chaos begins anew. And once again, I must take up my bow. watching you fight from afar. And I like what I see. Almost reminds me of myself in my younger days.
You flatter me.
Still, I doubt you'll emerge victorious. Without me on your side, that is. The name's Archibald. Allow me into your ranks, and you'll see. I can match men half my age, shot for shot.
I couldn't ask one so elderly to risk his life in battle.
This graybeard survived the Salt Iron War with naught but the bow in his back, I'll have you know. And my aim is just as sharp now as it was then. I haven't many years left, lad, and I'd like to spend them fighting for a just cause.
If that is what you wish, then I shall not refuse. We welcome your bow.
Increased range. When you hit the maneuverability of what's her face on the bird. Okay.
Have you found anything?
No, my lord. Only our own footprints.
Strange.
Few travel this path, but it is still traveled.
Someone must have covered their tracks.
Well, if it isn't House Wolfort's motley crew, imagine my surprise at finding you here. Whatever are you doing?
We were merely on our way to...
No need for pretense, my lord. Not when his life is forfeit for having discovered us.
I think you have it the wrong way around. Die.
The enemy easy enough. Annoyed that I'm at lower ground all the time, but whatever. Now the game likes to pull this shit.
You'll have to be cleverer than that to outwit me. Here, this is what you get for trying to make fools out of us.
We must put an end to this. Take them all down.
Your orders?
You won't catch me.
Well now. Well now. I won't lose!
Side. Bowmen are gonna be a pain in my butt anyway. God, this sucks. Oh, there it is. Ah, fucking wonderful.
This battle is ours. Take that! You're open. Sound down, Strike. My pride is my shield.
Yeah, man.
Them taking the high ground puts us at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yes, it does.
Serenoa, we must do something. If
I'm
we stop moving for even a second, they'll have us.
fucking working on it.
There's nowhere to run once it starts raining arrows.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Forward!
Death from above!
You're open. Victory is within reach.
Let us pry out their weakness. You were overconfident. For the future of House Wolford.
Come on.
I've been waiting for this.
Can you not?
Shall we begin?
This is what I do.
My apologies. I'll take it from here. Take this! Right on target.
Oh goody, they have a healer.
My turn.
Allow me.
Ugh, why are they all over the place?
With the powers in me.
Where was I? Freeze! My research bears fruit.
For my lord. Fine. Looks like I shall have to kill you myself.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Bask in your fine. That looked painful. That looked painful.
Damn.
Really goddamn annoying.
Yeah! For my kingdom!
Oh, for Christ's sake, stop fucking hitting my people.
The hunt is on.
Perfect!
I was prepared for this. I feel stronger already.
Forward!
Death from above! To lead, I must grow.
I've been waiting for this.
Could you fucking stop? Fucking decent angle on anything.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Die already!
I didn't mean to let you down.
Well, fuck you, game. Come on, fucking move. Leave her alone. This is very annoying. I need more fucking movement and people and healing and all that shit. Actually,
To ashes. We will make our ideals reality.
Time for some research.
you're annoying. Stop hitting me.
No true pain. That hit the mark.
We must tread carefully.
Really? Okay, let me have a turn.
Time to take flight.
Get rid of you.
From where shall we strike? Perish.
I've been waiting for this.
Follow my lead.
For my lord, bask in your final moments.
Constantly using poison like that's fucking annoying, you know?
Wide open. I love the battle.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
You have my gratitude.
One step closer to our hope.
Let me help.
So, it falls to me.
Would you just die?
I was prepared for this. I'll take this.
This will hurt.
Do you like throwing poison so much?
Just that hit slow. Your strategy must be refined.
But my
It's annoying.
Here I come.
wide open.
Shouldn't have even been alive at that point anyway, so fuck
That all you
you.
got?
Curses!
I see a path to victory.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
I owe you.
Best bet. Shit. Fucking annoying!
For myself. Do not underestimate me.
I will end this.
Bask in your final moments.
It's not over yet.
Take that! We can win this! Oh, no!
This battle is ours.
Yeah, nice worked!
I'll take you on! Time to die!
No.
Fuck you!
I see a path to victory. Your defense is weak.
This isn't good.
Cure yourself. You heal people. You need to live.
Two axes.
I will end this. Shadows conceal me.
Ugh, cunt.
Bask in your final moments.
What to do now?
Just going terribly.
My last strike is true.
Sound strike.
Time to take flight.
Sound strike.
Impossible. The numbers are on our side.
Yeah, but the overleveling
That
is
may
on my
be,
side.
but sheer numbers will not defeat us.
I will suffer no cur who dare sully House N's good name.
Ah.
I've been waiting for this.
Done! failed to stop them. I failed House End.
Well, you can take solace in the fact that you were a pain in the fucking ass.
Victory is not yet out of reach. Now.
Your orders?
Fucking archers.
Cool heads shall prevail. Allow me.
Sorry to worry you. For victory! Take that! Damn it! Damn it!
The hunt is on. Take that!
I will end this. Suffer.
You won't beat me!
Now, did you see that?
Let us pry out their weakness. You have nothing left.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Sorry to worry you. Charge! Damn it!
I will end this.
What have we
Leave
it to me!
The hunt is on. Flugie!
I'll take you on!
No escape for you.
Push on through!
I shall try my level best. My turn.
Shall we begin? Your wounds are healed.
I won't lose! Take that! Yes!
Ugh.
For my kingdom!
Fucking train wreck of a battle. Another medal of bravery, though.
Have mercy.
Victory is ours. Surely we needn't shed yet more blood.
We cannot spare him, my lady. Not when he knows what we intend to do.
He was complicit in the salt fraud, was he not? Perhaps he might agree to bear witness for us.
Yes, yes. I'll tell you everything. Whatever you wish.
Then let us attempt it.
Fools! You haven't won yet. Once I report to Minister Sorsley, he will crush your pathetic house.
You certainly took your time, Anna.
No more than was necessary.
Unfortunate. We'll have to find another witness.
His lips may have been sealed, but it's only a matter of time until this betrayal is discovered.
We must prove our case before that happens. Come, let us hurry to the capital.
That was a very annoying battle, though.
After surviving an ambush at the hands of Sorslay's retainer, Booker, Serenoa and his retinue arrive at the Hyzantian capital.
I thank you for bringing this matter to my attention. That said, salt makes for poor evidence. There's simply no way of telling legitimate goods apart from illicit ones.
Surely, as Minister of Domestic Affairs, rumor of Sorslay's illegal salt trade has reached you.
Rumor, yes, but nothing more. From foreign sources, no less. I cannot help wondering if these rumors are more intended to drive a wedge between us and Sorsley, and in doing so, throw our land into chaos. Not that I would question the honorable intentions of House Wolfort, of course.
I understand you have good reason to doubt in your position, Minister Kamsel.
But weeding out corruption is a duty that falls to House Farrant. If you find anything else, pray, inform me at once.
Of course.
So, he wants us to bring him further evidence before agreeing to aid us. Even one of the Saintly Seven can only act upon the surest foundation, it seems.
House Wolfort, eager to report House N's illicit dealings to Hyzant, rebuffs an attack from Booker, Sorslay's loyal assistant, and gains entry to the city. Alas, Kamsel, one of the Saintly Seven, informs them that charges cannot be brought without hard evidence of Sorslay's misdeeds.
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
Exactly as you predicted, no less. I never expected House Wolfort to so much as entertain the idea.
The Wolforts are formidable, always striving to do the right thing. Which is also what makes them so easy to manage.
What are you scheming now?
Scheming? You make it sound so scandalous. All I do for our beloved Hyzant.
Do not play the fool. I know Minister Edor has taken notice of you. You would do well not to let it go to your head. I certainly cannot bring myself to admire the man.
Oh, why ever not?
'Tis not worth going into detail. Suffice to say, I would not mourn him should some grave impropriety come to light.
Then, for now, let us gleefully await the Wolfort's next move.
if it isn't tenebrous. Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley, I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolfort is ferrying my salt as we speak. An illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
If they fail, I simply lay the blame upon them and see their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Camsel's suspicions?
You speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebrous.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you. Your dealings of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebrous?
Most certainly not. Our fates are tied.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed, nor will I ever.
You failed with Booker's attack on me. Hate it when they say extra things for no reason. You're already in my party, there's no need for... That could be... Oh my god, why didn't I use the goddamn things again? I'm an idiot. Okay. You. I want to recruit. We'll promote everybody. Problem. What? Status ailments. Yeah. Teams across that. You have physical counter. Rise in range. Yeah, actually that sounds really good. Sounds good. I don't know if it would turn out to be good, but...
Never stop learning.
Sounds like you get 2 freaking turns, so... Still the same old junk from you. To the last man. Okay, kill them before they can leave.
Time to work.
Shadows conceal me.
Charge!
Yeah, man.
This battle is ours. Come on, then.
Come on, move.
From where shall we strike?
I see a path to victory. Now! Tomorrow is a new day.
I'll show you what I can do. The fruits of my studies! I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
Shall we begin?
Go swiftly.
We'll get him yet.
Whatever it takes. Perfect! An honor and a privilege to serve.
For life.
You won't beat me! Push on through! I love the battlefield.
I will end this. Flame, heed my call!
Where was I? Come on!
Leave everything to me.
My turn.
That seemed to work.
This battle is ours.
Could have at least damn well died.
Stand now! I will fight to my last breath.
Where shall we strike?
Of course he's getting
Ha ha ha!
well, it's possible place he can stand.
Whoa!
Time to work.
Victory is within reach. It's over.
Let us pry out their weakness. Jordan, that seemed to work.
already!
I'll show you what I can do. I can heal too.
You're a lifesaver.
I did it.
I've been waiting for this!
My stratagem is superior.
Shall we begin?
I'm behind you.
I will remember this.
I'll take it from here. Here goes!
I fight for peace. With the power. Worked!
Models were off.
Free!
You're joking.
Leave everything to me. All enough. All right,
my
through ya.
chance!
Well, congratulations are in order.
Your orders?
Time to take flight.
For the honor of House Wolfort. That
Leave
hit
it
the
to
mark.
me!
Impossible!
They got me.
For victory! You see that?
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
I shall try my level best. You're just as I planned.
Models were off.
I'll take you on! Time to
What have we
die!
here?
I shall do what I can.
Be at ease.
This will help. I can't hold out much longer. You're finished! An honor and a privilege to serve.
No. Not over there.
I fight for peace. Let me help.
Well done!
I will do what I must.
Come on, then. All right!
I will end this.
Victory is within reach. It's over.
Here I come.
This ends now!
Forward! Now I end this.
Now then, to work.
Free!
Here I come. Ready to see a spell.
My lord! Charge! This is it! I'm not done yet.
I want those things though.
Me next.
Let us pry out their weakness. We must move fast.
And yes, it's as quick as I thought.
You won't beat me!
But I can't fucking move from that point. Of course not.
To victory!
Shall we begin?
It's really a skill that needs to be used on someone else.
Allow me.
Sorry to worry you.
My growth is plain to see.
I fight for peace. I shall protect you.
Your orders?
You won't catch me.
Feisty, aren't we? No slacking off.
Save my neck.
I'm old, not a pushover. This battle is ours.
Of course, you can reach there.
From where shall we strike?
Now then, to work.
Here I come.
I won't lose!
Let us pry out their weakness.
That's more like it.
A brief respite.
I can withstand this.
Okay, now I can kill you.
You're finished!
Right. Oh. Okay, let's be stuck in turmoil political.
Sorsley may well come to end us once he hears of our allegations. There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So how shall we proceed?
We must provide hard evidence, as Minister Camsell requested.
And I wish to be named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorsley until the evidence we seek reveals itself. Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed. We should split up and search for clues.
Time to gather some testimony as to Sorsley's crimes. I'm afraid I'm closed for the day. Need to balance the ledger, you see. Do come again. Not now. I have more pressing concerns at present. That damned officer hunted me like a dog. If he would but leave this place, I could return to my home. Little heresy, but I understand Arthros occupies Glenbrook. Kingdom is a den of iniquity. It's true, their lack of adherence to the goddess's teachings has no doubt brought this fate upon them. Legal dispute. Where is all this talk coming from? I will not stand for these absurd accusations without... What proof have you? And I... Really wish it would just let me back out of conversations that I don't fucking have a choice for yet. Saintly Seven have been recognized by the goddess of Salt herself, and are tasked with leading the faithful of Hyzant. Atop this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddess speak in her own words. The Holy One then disseminates her wisdom, her words, to the Saintly Seven, who hand them down to the people, thus guaranteeing the Holy State her blessings. I of course take pride in the uniquely superior construction of our society. How do you, as an outsider, find it? Systems of rule are not so easily compared. They are the results of choices made by the people over the arc of their shared history. Ah yes, a sincere and logical argument on the surface, yet we need but scratch at it to reveal the rot within. These other nations you speak of, they are meaningless pits of suffering in which the people and their sordid histories are trapped. The only ones who can truly lead the people to prosperity and happiness are those who have been chosen by the goddess herself, the Holy One and the Saintly Seven. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you'll find this does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. I've learned that my secretary was investigating Minister Saucy as well. Surely you'll have some notes in this journal. You have my blessing to read it, if you find it. The goddess tolerates much in search for the truth. Only those with official business with the ministry may enter. If you've no appointment, I must ask you to leave. Minister X-Arm is occupied for the moment. If you've business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter? That presumes I have something to write with. Only those with special permission may enter the palace. Take your leave. Our forest boasts of their freedom from the mountaintops, yet it is only ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top of that wretched duchy. While here in Isent, all are equal under the goddess's watchful eye, and all may live in peace. Scarcely need ask, but which nation in your estimation has the right of it? Neither. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, which I said best both of you. Bleh. Oh, don't make me laugh. The very notion of a nation conquered by Arafros being in the right is pure folly. It was turning away from the goddess's teachings that brought this fate upon them. They would have driven Arafros from their shores had they but embraced her. So this is how the faithful of Isent will think. Bunch of fucking morons. There's a woman living near the ministry whose life is consumed with rumours of all sizes and sorts. She always has some fresh morsel or other. It will behoove you to speak with her. A rumour monger, you say? Then I should very much like to speak with her, yes. Thank you. Firstly, the fuck can I go into? Ah, there is a door there. We're looking for a rebel who was last seen in this area. Have you any memory of such a person? What do you mean, the one who just wants to go home? Perhaps this rebel will provide me with some information if I can convince this guard to move. Did see someone rather suspicious leaving the city. You what? Thank you, good sir. You've done a good deed this day. Pray be calm, for he is gone. Has he? Last I can enter my own home. You have my everlasting gratitude. Is there naught I can do for you, good sir? You can provide me with information. Do you know anything of House End's illicit salt dealings? Illicit salt dealings? No, I'm afraid not. And even a source will do. How might one go about prying into the affairs of House End? As you seem quite determined, you might as well search their encampment itself. It is located beside the entrance to the source. If Saucy has anything to hide, he'll most certainly have hid it there. The end encampment. If we cannot find the proof we seek there, then it generally does not exist. Yet it is also the most brazen and dangerous course of action. We'll have to wait for the cover of darkness. Blech. This must be the journal Lina's secretary keeps. Looks like he has underlined something here for emphasis. When sources and recent behaviour, highly irregular and improper. Took a meeting with Glenbrook officials in secret, wherein he distributed generous bribes. Bribing Glenbrook officials? And this is extremely valuable evidence. Must make a note of it. Yeah. Up. The doors I can enter.
I understand you are aware of the latest rumors that flow through Hyacinth.
Now, I understand you're aware of the latest rumors that flow through Hyacinth, or I should like to hear more about them.
You wish to hear the popular rumor of Hyacinth? You needn't be so coy. Oh, where to begin? Where to begin? Have you heard the tale of the vanishing vessel? It arrives in the port in secret, only to vanish as quickly and quietly as it came.
Ship that disappears in the night? How are their sold exports had eluded me until now. Perhaps they were carrying it on this ship she speaks of. You're all source guards, right? Cannot let you pass without proper permission. Cannot. You are on the end of the source. If you're not here to enter the source, then I shall hear you out. What is it you wish to know? Secret ledger? I've heard of no such thing. Now be on your way. You're interfering with my duties. No, forbidden. Why guard the entrance so closely? Is there something you wish to hide? Not that I wish to hide. No, I abhor keeping secrets. Nor honestly, I can look the other way no longer. Swear to me you'll not enter the source, and I shall talk. I've seen a dealer, different from the one we see during the day, carries salt off at night under cover of darkness. I confess I received payments in exchange for my silence, but I know not from whom. Not as though it matters. My conscience withers and rots just the same. Another vendor in the middle of the night? Highly suspicious. Shall make note of that. I'd wager that this person is involved in Source's illegal enterprise. You? Terribly sorry to intrude, but when I borrow the pen and paper just there, I have a very important letter to write. If such paper will suffice, then you certainly may. Make use of the ink well too. Now to write that letter to Exarm. This is an important proposal from Minister Exarm. I bid you deliver it to him at once. Very good. I shall see that it reaches Minister Exarm myself. The letter should secure Minister Exarm's cooperation in exposing Source's crimes. Pray it reaches him soon. Cannot be too prepared, considering we're up against one of the Saintly Seven.
So, the bribes my secretary mentioned in his journal appear to be true. All that remains is to see what role they played in his illicit distribution enterprise.
where is all this talk coming from? Not stamp these up. What proof do you have? So an unsavoury character is making off with salt, you say? I confess that not even I had noticed. If what you say is true, though I simply cannot piece it together in my mind. How would they get this smuggled salt to Arrowfrost in the first place? Ah yes, the disappearing vessel would figure nicely into this plot. It is fortuitous that you contacted me, and I thank you. I tell you this in the strictest confidence. Talk of House End's crimes has reached the Consortium. There, Minister Sorceler is known to be a meticulous man, exceedingly concerned with the accuracy of his own ledger. If he has engaged in illegal enterprises, as you suggest, I doubt his conscience would allow his book to go unbalanced. He'll have kept a second ledger. Secret account, of course. With that in hand, we'd have all the proof we need. The trouble, though, will be finding it. Yep. Dealer. Think. That's all I can do. Good enough. Now to return to the encampment and organise my thoughts. I was thorough.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Sorcelet is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorcelet himself. What is his crime?
Blech. He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that Esfrost rules the Crown City.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorcelet's improprieties.
Secret ledger.
Claris said Sorcelet kept a secret ledger.
Of course. Sales had to be carefully managed so as not to arouse suspicion.
Making detailed records a necessity. I've no doubt this ledger exists. Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
Sorcelet's encampment?
By which you mean Sorcelet's encampment?
Precisely. Not the one at the Citadel of the Sands, so far from the source. Right here, in the capital.
I know its location.
Might the bribe Sorcelet plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
We know the ledger tracking the tainted salt exists.
End's encampment is our primary target, then. But it's too dangerous to get near, let alone inside.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorsley will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Kamsel once more.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Kamsel, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
Minister Kamsel will join our cause, won't he?
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
You! Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found him.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorsley End unto unlawful acts. Your presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of Hyzant. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorsley will have nowhere to run.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
Even so, we cannot make an enemy of Hyzant, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
Could they just do the raid on the frickin' encampment and get the thing? No. I'll have that.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Kamsel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End and question House Wolffort.
Very well. So, Sorsley has made the first move. Serenoa must not have been able to secure evidence against him after all. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolffort. I must make of this opportunity what I can.
So there is to be a trial. I see.
The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
I thought you nearly had him, Wolfort. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There is more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
The inquiry of House Wolfort, stood accused by Minister Sorsley End, will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenor Wolfort, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Answer the Saintly Seven's questions and prove Sorsley's guilt.
Minister Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
It is as I wrote in the documents I provided.
I have written it all down as tradition requires.
Yes, I have read through your report. It is a sign of sincerity that you would proceed according to our customs. Indeed, I can confirm you are a man of honor and integrity. Once all presiding over the trial have had a chance to express their opinions over your report, we shall pass our judgment. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Kamsel Farrant will make his inquiries.
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
I have a witness to the salt transport.
I have a witness who has seen the salt being transported. One of the guards at the source.
Oh, one of our citizens. Any entrusted to protect the source must swear an oath of honesty to the goddess before assuming duty. Well then, it seems we ought to consider the matter a little further. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebris, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be. Unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
Do I have a witness to his bribery? I think. Clarence told me Sorcerer kept a secret ledger.
Lord Clarus of the Consortium is the one who informed me of Sorslay's secret ledger. If you cannot believe me, you must at least believe him.
Lord Clarus is indeed a man of excellent character, but he is still a mere merchant. One whose heart is ruled by coin cannot possibly understand the goddess's will. I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorsley has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
Sorcerer wanted to ensure the official silence over the transport of unlawful salt.
I believe he wished to ensure that word of the unlawful salt's destination would not travel.
Meaning that a powerful official in the Kingdom of Glenbrook was also complicit in this illicit trade. It would be possible to sell unlawful salt through all of Norzelia if one could ship it through Glenbrook. A secret worth its weight in gold indeed. I have no more questions.
I, Idor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions. I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorsley can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolford. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorsley and...
In his encampment.
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions. Serenoa Wolford, the Holy One has passed judgment. House Wolford is found to have spoken true. Therefore, we find House Wolford innocent and declare Sorsley End a traitor.
What?
Calm yourself. It seems the goddess has mercy yet to give you.
Praise her, and praise her wisdom. What mercy has she for me?
You will stand in combat against House Wolford. Whomsoever emerges the victor will be cleansed of their sins.
Combat?
But your sins are indeed heavy, Sorsley. Therefore, we give this to House Wolford.
And I get to kill him? Oh, thank you very much. Anyway, what's a grounding amulet do? Yeah, he's a knockback. Okay.
It will be as the Hierophant has decreed. House End and House Wolfort will battle until the other falls. May the Goddess of Salt bestow her eternal mercy upon the victor.
Am I hearing this right? So guilty criminals get to walk free if they win?
We've no choice but to do as they say. It is what the goddess teaches.
And likely the outcome agreed upon by those who view Sorcelet as a threat.
Whatever the case may be, we must fight, and we must win.
They are united in their desire to destroy me. And it is your fault. You will pay for this, Wolfort. You seek my demise, do you? I, whose oversight of the Source brought prosperity to this land?
Do not twist the truth to obfuscate your crimes.
It seems you've forgotten the goddess's will. Allow me to remind you.
Be on your guard, my lord. Desperate opponents are deadly, for they fight with reckless abandon.
Come then. Let us settle this in honest combat.
Time to work.
Into the shadows.
Really? Oh.
To battle, I suppose. I swear on House End of the Saintly Seven, I will win. I must win. Sleep now.
A wasted effort.
I won't lose! This is it! This is it!
Time to take flight.
From where shall we strike?
First.
Now I end this.
Yep.
I've gained new strength. Impressed?
This for no goddamn reason.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We must move fast.
I shall do what I can.
Well, I'm going to call that bullshit, because it is.
Allow me.
My apologies.
Oh, no! Allow me. Blade, heed my call!
Enjoy your freedom while it lasts. The moment I win, you will be cast into the source and left there to rot.
Shut up.
The Roselle have suffered too long under your cruelty. Mark me, Sorcelay End. You will pay for what you have done.
How shall I destroy you?
No!
Does it hurt?
You fucking die right now. I said die, not live.
For my kingdom!
Here I come.
I struck true.
Back at you. The situation is grim.
I shall try my level best.
You've left yourself open.
My knowledge grows deeper.
I shall do what I can.
Be at ease.
The tides are turning.
To battle, I suppose.
For victory! Impressed? But where shall we strike?
It's annoying.
This ends here.
Let us pry out their weakness.
You could do with doing a bit more fucking damage.
Stay composed.
Our victory is assured.
We mustn't lose heart.
This is what I do.
Tides are turning.
Now then.
That
Does it
is
hurt?
really fucking annoying.
It's not over yet. I'll try this.
Here I come. Not another step. My pride is my shield.
Defeat is not an option. Thought you that hit the mark. To lead, I must grow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We make it up here.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
Maybe we should stop doing that.
Yes!
This battle is ours. Take that!
From where shall we strike?
That hit the mark. True.
I'll make this quick.
I see a path to victory. You were overconfident.
This isn't good.
Yes, it really isn't.
Allow me.
How shall I destroy you?
It's not over yet.
Time to take flight. Yeah!
The situation is grim.
How shall I destroy you?
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Just as I planned.
You can't
Cool heads
really
shall
piss
prevail.
me off.
Be at ease.
The tides are turning.
My growth is plain to see.
It's not over yet. From where shall we strike?
Time to take flight. Not another step.
Struck true. Just as I planned.
To battle, I suppose. Work then.
This is troubling. Stay composed.
Let's do now.
Shall we begin? For one and all.
My thanks. For the honor of House Wolfort.
They're closing in. It will take more than this farce of a trial to destroy me. You will pay. You will all pay.
Here I come. You'll get no mercy from us.
Close, but not quite. Let's do now. Impressed?
I'll take this one.
Victory is not yet out of reach.
You've left yourself open.
That seemed to work.
I shall do what I can. Allow me.
The tides are turning. Close, back at you. I'm a fool. For the honor of House Wolfort. Now I end this. Let's do now. It's here.
No, this is not the end of me. I refuse to allow it.
I don't care if you refuse it.
This battle is ours. You'll get no mercy from us.
Victory is not yet out of reach. We must move fast.
my knowledge grows deeper. You came, you missed.
Shall we begin?
Be at ease.
My utmost thanks.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
And die, finally.
That hit the mark.
My stratagem is superior.
Victory goes to House Wolfort. Give thanks to the goddess for bestowing upon you her grace. This concludes your trial. Well fought, all of you.
To think the truth had to be proved through a test of strength.
It was the Hierophant's decree. None in Hyzant raise objections.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed of, my lord. After all, losing the battle would have meant losing our heads.
I suppose you are right.
Ugh. Not getting comfortable.
That same day, word spread throughout Hyzant of Sorsley End's demise, and that of House End along with him.
Reward for betrayal. Am I about to be betrayed, or is it my betrayal of him wanting me to break the law? You.
This day shall be ours.
Just got prayed for more.
I understand Sorsley End is with the goddess now. What a pity.
He has been counted among the dead from the accident.
Keep spinning those lies, and soon they shall be tied around your neck. Though in truth, I'm surprised they've not done so already.
Are you not pleased, milady? Shall I inform Minister Edor?
Be my guest. Without me, all research grinds to a halt. My mind is without equal.
But of course, Minister, I was only teasing. Would it kill you to smile for once?
Be more aware of the words from your mouth. Remember, you are not but Edor's pawn.
Forgive me. Where are my manners? Now pray, return to your precious research. See that you complete it, for you know who.
I know full well who it serves. We're all pawns in the end.
What else? Nope. Nope. Right.
So, Lord Serenoa, what shall you do now?
Well...
I shall speak plainly. The Holy One wishes to aid House Wolford.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
Your house is known throughout all Norzelia, and rightly so, given the vital land you control.
It would be quite the blow if Esfrost's aggression spelled the end of your domain.
The Hierophant tells me a seat amongst the Saintly Seven shall be yours, should you desire it.
And I would not hesitate to accept it if it meant securing peace for my people.
Then perhaps we can find common ground. The Hierophant, however, has a concern.
I would hear it.
The Roselle living in your domain. They are descendants of the sinners who dwell at the source. That is their proper place. There they offer themselves to the goddess in the hopes they may one day atone for their sins. The Hierophant longs to see them return to their rightful home.
You would have me surrender them to you?
It is not my place to make demands. I am merely to deliver unto you the word of the Hierophant. And so I have done.
There it is. I was waiting for that.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzant?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends, I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
Not yet. We will, you can be sure.
They've got us by the small ones, and they know it. They made this request full aware of our history.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorceley's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed? Poor options, both.
But the path of groveling would be becoming a saint, though, wouldn't it? It's like he's telling me not to do it.
In his time, Lord Simon protected the Roselle who fled Hyzant, and the village they established within the Wolfort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantian faith dictates they must reside. To secure the Hierophant's goodwill and the subsequent protection of House Wolfort, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce. Thus, with House End ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House Wolfort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzant.
No other choice. I believe you'll find I do have another choice. And it is the choice I will be making. The next day. Because if it doesn't give me a choice, we're gonna have problems.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interests to turn over the Roselle after all.
But they fought so hard to escape Hyzant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolfort's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter. Where is Frederica?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Ah, indeed. Byzantine law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
She is most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
Thalus, thank you for making the necessary arrangements.
No need to thank me. I am your Prime Minister, after all. I have made sure those with any power in Glenbrook understand their place. They will do as we command.
Then everything is in place. It is time.
Is there nothing I might do to aid you, brother?
If there were, I would tell you. And the consortium, Thalus?
Oh, I expect we shan't have any trouble from them. I have promised them a considerable sum to stay out of our way.
Good. Now it is just a waiting game. I wonder how long the Hyzantians will last.
Silvio Tellior, I presume?
Who might you be?
Someone who brings good tidings. An offer you may wish to consider.
I am ruined. Who would want to offer me anything?
It is Minister Edor's wish. Will you hear me out?
One of the Saintly Seven? Then you are Hyzantian.
My master is eager for your assistance, as you are quite close to House Wolfort.
Already planning. Oop, a new Medal of Bravery is in. Two of them, in fact. lot of that, and I'm gonna need another quietest point. Revive a fallen ally. My god, I need to buy that. That's 300. That is... Thank you.
Practice makes perfect.
And you.
It is an honor to serve.
Anything new? Oh my god, you actually restocked some of this. And an accessory to boost experience. Neat. You more useful. I have crystal. Bip, 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 bip. Level 17, oh my god. Actually sounds like it will be a pain in the butt. And they have... Oh my god, they're just awful. Okay.
Time to work.
Into the shadows.
Stop. Stop!
My turn. Yeah! Impressed? That hit the mark. To lead, I must grow.
This battle is ours. Take that!
Defeat is not an option. That hit the mark.
He did not die.
I see a path to victory. You were
Allow me.
overconfident.
Would you fucking knock it off?
Shall we begin?
I'm behind you.
Much better. Time to take action. Right on target. An honor and a privilege to serve.
Allow me. I feel stronger already.
Come at me!
Allow me. With the powers in me.
So, it falls to me.
Come on! To further the arcane arts.
Too obvious.
My turn. Huh! I shirk from no danger.
This battle is ours. Victory is ours.
Time to work.
It's over.
Defeat is not an option.
Whatever.
On your guard.
I shall do what I can.
This is what I do.
You have my thanks.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We must move fast.
So, it falls to me.
That didn't work. Time to take action.
Let me show you what I've learned.
You won't beat me!
Sheer go! Yeah!
Your orders?
It's over.
This battle is ours. Yeah. I will fight to my last breath.
Carefully. Here!
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Thank you. Good try.
I see a path to victory. Let us steel our defenses.
I fight for peace. With the powers in me for a better world.
Time for some research.
I'll take it from here.
You've got this!
Splendid!
I've been waiting for this!
Ooh, okay.
Push on through! Look at me learning.
Charge! Take that! Did you see that?
I will end this. A wasted effort.
What would Father do?
Ha!
Shall we begin?
Be at ease. You have my gratitude.
My growth is plain to see.
Here I come.
This ends now!
Huh.
Now then, to work.
Come on!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Let me show you what I've learned. To ashes.
I'll take it from here. Ever to serve my lord.
You won't beat me!
My turn.
This is the end.
A new power.
I won't lose!
when a wolf is cornered.
Shall we begin? Make the most of this.
I'll be of whatever service I can.
The hunt is on.
I see a path to victory. We make it up here.
Time for some research.
Allow me. Let me have
My turn.
Time to take action.
Yeah! I'll take you on! Push on through!
My turn.
Take that!
Carefully.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
Much obliged.
Here I come.
This ends now!
Now then, to work.
Whose turn is it? Yours? Right.
Free! To further the arcane arts.
Huh.
Time to work.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
And after this all you at the moment.
Right while the iron's hot.
Enough!
I will end this.
For victory! Take that!
My lance strikes true.
Come at me!
What would father do?
Time to work. Shadows conceal me. Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are
I
healed.
appreciate it.
Time for some research.
Here I come. Take that!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Time to take
Very
action.
one-sided right now. Bye-bye.
You're finished!
Hey. So I really kind of want everything. What does I want from the? I want all this crap, don't I? Silver, indestructible stone. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that will help for now.
Please, I'd only like to glimpse the goddess's sacred grounds for myself. It won't take but a moment.
That may be, but outsiders are not permitted into the source for such frivolities. And you are Roselyn. You ought to understand the teachings better than anyone.
Frederica.
Serenoa, forgive my impulsive behavior.
There's nothing to forgive. I too wish to learn more of the Roselyn Hyzant. Not knowing would make my decision easier, but still I feel I must.
Serenoa? From House Wolfort?
The very same. Lord Serenoa Wolfort. The one who will assume control of the salt trade in short order, as House End once did. To that end, we are here today for a preliminary inspection of the grounds.
So the rumors were true.
Well, are you refusing the newest addition to the Saintly Seven entry into the source?
Of course not. Please, right this way.
All right, you Roselyn wretches, time for worship.
Minister Edor of the Saintly Seven himself will be giving this sermon today. You should be thankful. Heed his word, and your sins shall be cleansed.
Roselle, do you know why you are imprisoned at the source, condemned to toil? It is because your ancestors committed the most heinous of sins. Long, long ago, they schemed to seize control of the salt that the goddess bequeathed to the people of Nozelia. They seized the source for themselves, wresting every last grain of salt from other peoples, desperate for the resource. Using the salt they hoarded as a shield, they terrorized the land, destroying any who stood against them in their thirst for domination. Fanned by their greed, the flames of war long ravaged our land. Countless innocents lost their lives. What a terrible, arrogant people. Their cursed souls dwell within you, their progeny, to this very day. Indeed, the proof is in the very color of your hair. The same red as the blood that flowed from their countless victims.
Our people sinned against the goddess. We are a detestable blight upon Norzelia.
Oh, goddess of salt, please, forgive us our sins. Forgive us.
Do not despair, for the goddess of salt is ever merciful and kind. She grants even the worst of sinners, even you, a chance to atone. That atonement will only come through hard work here at the source. By quenching this earth with your sweat, by giving your lives to this labor, your cursed souls will be cleansed and welcomed back to the goddess's side. Only then, when your sins have been washed away, can you hope to be reborn into a pure body and once again walk upon Nozelia. People of the Roselle, surrender your lives to the source and give your thanks to the great goddess.
O goddess of salt, for you I give myself, stained with sin as I am, to the source. Thank you for granting us the chance to atone.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is enough. Now take that gratitude and turn it toward your work.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
This is atonement? And the Roselle accept it as a fitting punishment? Even if that story Edor told is true, no sin warrants this kind of cruel retribution. Hyzant maintains control over Salt now. Are they then not guilty of the same crime?
You are right. But this is as the goddess of salt commands, is it not?
I'm to see for myself what goes on at the source. Slave labor is what? This cask weighs nothing when compared to the weight of our sins. I understand they've yet to replace Minister Saucely as overseer. So we number on, a beast without a head. No one to issue orders, should a crisis arise. It's hardly surprising, he was one of the Saintly Seven, and not replace him so hastily. Rumours swell that they might have called upon the Wolford boy. I don't care if they pick my mother, so long as the position is filled. So they would install me as overseer of the source. I can find my way to the Saintly Seven. I hope they give us water today. Treatment of the Roselle here is utterly inhumane. I can do it. I can carry the salt. How can the Holy State allow a man in this condition to continue working? This is the only work I've ever known. It's all I'm fit for now. Many years ago, some of us tried to flee this place. None would dare dream of doing that now. I mean, you only follow the goddess's teachings in order to be absolved. Yeah, there's no absolution here, mate. They force young and old alike to toil in deplorable conditions and have the audacity to call it atonement. They don't even tend to those who collapse from exhaustion. They treat my people worse than criminals. It breaks my heart to behold such cruelty. I can scarcely imagine what it must be like to suffer through this. I'd love to see them free, but they are under constant watch. It would be nigh impossible. They are born with the sins of their ancestors upon their shoulders, and spend their lives labouring at the source, being treated like filth until they die. It is an accursed fate, but perhaps the ones who see nothing wrong with such cruelty are the ones who are truly cursed. We are still outsiders, Frederica. We must be exceedingly careful in how we speak of the affairs of other nations. I agree, this is not right. Faster! Faster! There shall be no rest for the wicked. Lord Serenara of House Wolford, I presume. I'm sorry you had to lay eyes on the tainted ones, but this is where the Roselle pay for their penance. Yes. Gods, it's hard to see some of these. Is that something over there, or am I just... No, okay. Tainted Rosella, fated to live out their days working in the source, in the hope they may one day atone for their sins. They are nothing like the rest of us. By the very nature of their birth, they are impure and lack integrity. The nature of one's birth does not enter into it. We are all born the same. Forgive my lack of decorum, but only an unbeliever will dare utter something so stupid. Out of all the unbelievers, it's you, the Lord of House Wolford, loudly proclaiming we are born equal from the seat that it is birthright. And I trust you have no trouble explaining why the Holy Ones seem poised to offer this unbeliever a seat among the Saintly Seven. Well, clearly, that is not for me to know. None can truly know the goddess's ways. We should return to the encampment.
This is more awful than I imagined.
Will you still send any Roselle in the Wolfort domain here? Force them into a life like this?
It isn't right. It isn't just. I don't care that it would ensure our own safety.
Indeed, it would be unforgivable. What is just is constantly in flux depending on the circumstances. That said, protecting people is always the right thing to do. Wouldn't you agree, Serenoa?
I feel the same as you both, but...
My apologies. I didn't mean to place all the blame on you. Still, we continue stumbling on the path before us.
Serenoa and his retinue return to their domain, their every step weighed down by the heavy task Hyzant has placed upon them. Elsewhere, the newly restored kingdom of Glenbrook begins to take action under Queen Cordelia's leadership. The kingdom issues a joint proclamation with Esfrost against Hyzant, halting all trade and severing diplomatic ties with the Holy State.
I am out of time for the day. So that, unfortunately, will have to be all for now. We'll be back tomorrow with more.